Hey guys, Alex from Moonlight Tarot here. Today is 31st of December and I'm wishing you happy 2020. And I wish that 2020 will bring you a lot of stability, a lot of abundance, a lot of interesting discoveries, new people, new relationships, new opportunities, new horizons, and lots of happiness for you guys. And today I was thinking to postpone it actually, but um, because it's a very sensitive and urgent topic, but I do believe that it's better for us to speak about it finally. I felt like talking about it for a very long time, and I don't know if I'm going to make any sense for all of you, but I hope that this message will find those whoever needs to hear it. So today we're talking about the topic of twin flames and the one, and why I find it toxic, why I find it damaging, why I find it dangerous. Well, first of all, what I'm going to say is my personal point of view. You're free to disagree, you're free to unsubscribe, you're free to tell me your opinion, unless, but please make sure to be respectful to other people because I'm not trying to impose my point of view on you. I'm trying to make you think for yourself and not to hurry to put yourself in some kind of a box or a label. So first, twin flame, what twin flame is said to be. First, what I want to say, it's not science, it's not proven, and it's somebody said, other people found that it's resonating with them, it's helping them in their situation, and they started to make it popular. But why it is so popular? We'll go back to this because I lost my first point, kind of. So first of all, what twin flame is said to be? It's one soul separated in two parts that came into this life to find each other. But where's the point in that? They are here to find each other, to come together, and make something important. So twin flames is said to be not usually romantic, but most people are treating it in a romantic way. But it's not necessarily a romantic connection, but it is when two people are coming together to create a project, an art project, a business, or a movement, or something that will help other people to raise their vibrations and grow personally. So, and it's said to be super rare, right? Like one in a million. But I really don't see the point why a soul will split itself to come here, to come together. It could have come as a whole in the first place and do the same thing. Um, so, and when a soul is separated into two parts and they're coming together, is it love? Is it really love when you're finding just a part of yourself? What I do believe, I believe that love is when you are learning to love another. Okay, it's not about human being, but another person, another personality, another separate individual, that it's not perfect, that who is not perfect, but you are learning to accept them the way they are, and they are different from you. They're just not your arm, not your leg, not a part of your soul. They are different, and you're learning to love them. When you're just accepting another part of yourself, why is it called love? So I'm not sure if I agree with this twin flame concept, that it really exists in the first place. But second, why is it so tempting for everybody? When I first heard about it, I decided right away, like, I'm in a twin flame connection. Of course, it explains everything, all the signs, all the synchronicities, and this and that, and why it is so complex, and so on and so forth. But what I want to say first, synchronicities are usually universe speaking to you, about your situation, about your life path. It's not about another person, it's about you. So if you're seeing 1111, it's about your life path. You on the right track. So go further. It's not about you coming together with another person, because your life is wider. It's more than a relationship, even if it's more even than the relationship. It is more. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I was like this before as well. I was also sure that my life was going to make sense only when I meet the one. I've been married twice, both time both times forever for good. And I I still believe in love, but I know what the concept of the one can do to you and to your life, because it's making us blind. Well, first of all, why it is so popular, right? Let's go back to this. Because it is super rare. It is said to be super rare. And everybody wants to feel special. But what I want to tell you, you are special as it is. You don't need a super, like an unexistent life path number that doesn't exist in numerology. You don't need that to be special. You don't need to be a part of a twin flame connection to be special. You are special. You are important as it is. We all, yes, we are not same. We are not equal. We are born not equal, but we are equally important. And this is the law for me. uh, so our vulnerability is being used, and it's being used how? Well, check how many people having twin flames connection, like readings. For example, there are some readers, I don't want to say anything bad about them, but what I've noticed is like love relationship reading is one price, and twin flame connection reading is usually what, double price. So there are some people who are supporting this idea for several reasons. Some do believe it's true. Some do believe they are on the twin flame path and journey, and others are making money on you and on your desire to be special, to feel special. So for me, there are soul connections. I do believe that we come as soul groups, as I already said many times before, and there are different levels of soulmate connections. They can be our friends, can be our relatives, can be our loved ones, and there are soul level connections. I don't have a name for it, but I'm calling them soul level connections. They are different. If you feel a connection, doesn't mean that you are supposed to be together forever and it's your the one or your love of a lifetime. Sometimes it's a friend of a lifetime. Sometimes it's one of your friends. Sometimes it's one of your soulmates. And sometimes we come together to teach each other lessons, not to stay together forever and be happy. Every one of us has different purpose for this life, has different karmic tasks. And by the way, yeah, about karmic, um, I don't really understand how people can separate like karmic connections in opposition to twin flames connections. And what it is doing, like twin flame connection is important. It means I am important in that person's life because I am his twin flame, and this connection, like his wife, his girlfriend, whatever, it's not important because there's just karmic. It's not important. Well, guys, remember, all of us are important. And if your person that you love is not with you right now, it's the lesson that they need to learn. It's an important lesson for them. Please do not dismiss other people like this. If you want to feel important, you have to accept that other people are important as well, as equally important as you are. So this is one of the twin flame catch. Okay, it's kind of leveling you up. You are above everybody else, right? Because you just want to feel important. And do you think it's really the right path for spiritually ascension, for the spiritual ascension for people who are on this path, to trying to boost your ego and your importance above the sky? Or what? I don't think that. So, karma is the universal law, and all kinds of connection, they go under laws of karma. So even if twin flame connection exists, it is also a karmic connection, because we are working on our karma here, you know, we are creating it, we are working on it. There are karmic debts with other people, but yet again, it is not less, and not a less important connection than a soulmate connection, than a twin flame connection, whatever you believe in. All we are equal, and these lessons, they make us who we are. Please do not dismiss them and diminish them or whatever, because like it is making you that only I am the only important thing in your life, my twin flame or my soulmate. And it's not true. And it's not true when you do the same for them. Like, you are making them the center of the universe, the only thing that can make you happy, the one and only. So, coming to the one and only, twin flame equals what the one in so many people's heads. Why? What is the biggest danger? First, part of the biggest danger is you can justify any toxic connection with it, because check all the websites or all the videos that are explaining the twin flame connections. There is a checklist, and any toxic connection can go under this checklist, almost any. So it's a justification for you staying in a toxic connection. Second thing, it's a justification for you to stay in an illusional connection that does not exist, because I've met people who've been under the impression that they're in a twin flame connection, and that they go from one reader to another. They're getting messages after messages. They are disregarding them. They are denying them. They are denying the reality because they want to stay in this connection. Every illusional connection gives us what? An escape from reality. Like, the reality is hard. It's not easy. It's never easy. There are not a single person in the world who gets it easy, who takes it easy. It's difficult. It's hard. It's complex. And sometimes it's easier to run away from it, into this fairy tale of a twin flame connection that you have, and someday you will be super happy when you get together with this person finally. Third thing, what it does, if you are in on and off, push and pull is it called, and so on and so forth, it does one more terrible thing to you. When you are putting a label on this person, the one, it means the one can do no harm, the one cannot be wrong for you. I mean, it means that you will endure abuse, psychological abuse, physical abuse, you being ignored, you being disregarded, you being mistreated, you being not taken care of, because it's the one. Yeah? So it's like, it means what? If it is the one, it means that I need to grow more, I need to raise my vibrations more, I need to do this, I need to do that. And by this, yeah, you need to grow, you need to raise your vibrations. Definitely, I agree with this 100%. But again, this notion that you can be the one to make this relationship that consists of two people, and it needs and requires the free will and actions of two people and responsibilities on two people, but you are saying you are the one who can make it happen for both of you. Again, you are, it's a psychological twist. You are taking, first, you are taking the importance away from yourself, because you are giving all the importance to this person. It's this connection to this person. It's the only thing that's important. That's why I have to disregard everything else in my life, and I have to work on myself to make it happen. And your focus is there, and it's a tunnel vision, and you're seeing only this connection, and you're going only in this direction. Sometimes people are not letting themselves get into any meaningful relationship for decades. Because what if, okay, now, like, tomorrow will be ready and he will come back, or she will come back into my life. Like, I have somebody who wants to be with me, but I can't because he's my twin flame and this person is not. And there are people who spend decades of their lifetime without being loved, being taken care of, without feeling themselves worthy of love. Because if your twin flame is not with you, it means you haven't raised your vibrations high enough. It means you are not good enough. You are not worthy. So you are taking importance and worthiness, your sense of worth, from you to, and putting all of it into this connection. I can be happy, I can be good, I can be worthy only when this person is in my life. But at the same time, you are giving yourself double power. Because you're saying, like, I am the one who can fix it for both of us. So you're taking the responsibility off of this person. You are making them a very, very important child in your life. Because you are not giving them any responsibility for their actions. You are responsible because you haven't raised your vibrations high enough. So you are the only one responsible, but at the same time, you are not worthy. And it does create a mess in your head. It messes your brain. It messes your life up. Do you want to really do this to yourself? So there are complicated connections. There are complicated soul level connections, and whatever you call it. But please, 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 and please again, don't put all your focus, all the importance, all your love into something or someone who is not working towards you. Love, the true love, it's mutual love. It's two-way street. It's when two people are on your way to each other. If this is your soulmate, you've met your soulmate, and you feel this unexplainable, inexplicable connection, right? It's really hard sometimes not to put additional value. Or, for example, if this person, but sometimes, I know this is a spiritual community, but I'm a very practical person, and there is sometimes we also replace things. If you feel something because your vulnerability or insecurity was triggered, or because you've projected something, like what projection is, like for example, we project something that we want to see in this person, though they don't have it, we project it on them. Or for example, they remind us subconsciously, they remind us of our parents, they didn't give enough love for us, and we try it again. So you can be psychologically triggered and pushed in, or pulled to this person, pushed into this situation. It may have no connection with your spiritual journey whatsoever. uh, yeah, it's also karma. Your psychological issues, it's also karma. It's all connected. But sometimes when you feel this connection, please stop and question and think for yourself. Our emotions are very strong. I'm never telling you to disregard them or to ignore them, never. But I'm telling you that you don't have to put your emotions, your heart, and your mind at war. Make them work together. Think about what you're feeling. Think about why you're feeling it. Think about how you can use it to your benefit, to your, I mean, overall benefit, not the egotistical one, but how it can fit into your life, into the picture of your world, right? Into the view of the world, into your path. Because sometimes when we get into this connection, we'll forget about any personal path, any personal tasks, anything else except this person. Unless they are in our life, we're not happy, we're not worthy, we're not good enough. Whatever you call it, you call it twin flame, you call it whatever you do. If there is this reasoning under it, it's not going to do you any good. So what I want you to do, what I not want you to do, is to put your life on hold for anybody. Sometimes it is better to admit, yes, we are connected, yes, whether it's a karmic connection, psychological, destiny, whatever. But this person also has a free will. And this connection doesn't mean they will choose you or you will be together. And yet again, there are different soulmates. There are many of them, not just one. There are other soulmates. It can be your, I don't know, first ever brother that you had. It's not necessarily a romantic connection, but we want to feel love so much. How to say, all of us have this hole in our souls that we want to fill with love. We're searching for it, and we are trying to explain everything with love. But there is one more problem in this concept and in this search for love. We are looking for somebody to be there for us, to be mature, to be reasonable, to be our soulmate, but we rarely look at ourselves. So yeah, we're speaking, this is why I like the concept of raising vibrations, because it means that you need to grow as a person, you need to develop, you need to achieve some things, you need to become somebody to be able to meet also another mature person and to come together, not in a codependence relationship, not in something destructive or toxic, right? But in something that is that will be mature, that will be deep, that will be for the benefit of both of your souls and personalities. But still, even in the spiritual community, there are so many people who calling love what is not love, what is the desire to have, what is a codependency, what is a fantasy, and so on and so forth. Because will you be truly angry at somebody that you truly love because they do not choose you? I know what I'm saying is a cliche. I know what I'm saying is really, really hard to imagine in the real life. Like, if you really love somebody, you will not desire to possess them. You will wish them happiness, no matter with who they are, even if you think that you are their true soulmate. Wish them happiness and wish it for yourself as well. Find it. Don't choose torture. Don't choose self-inflicted torture. Choose people who are there for you. Choose people who care for you. Choose people who are supporting you. Choose people who are uplifting you, inspiring you, admiring you, who want to be with you. And be there for them too. So it's really up to you guys. Okay. I'm not sure if I covered everything, but I think I covered the main idea. So please learn to love yourself. Um, Loving yourself is also very popular, but again, few people explain how to do it. Loving yourself for me means that taking care of yourself as if you were somebody you really love, like your mom, your sister, your best friend. Try to imagine them on your position. Would you want the life that you're living for them? Your relationship for them, what you're feeding yourself for them, how you're taking care of them for them. Would you take care of them the way you're taking care of yourself? So after a while, you're going to learn how to take care of yourself, and you will not have to replace this image with somebody else in your head. But what I came to realize that unless you learn to truly love yourself and putting yourself inside of yourself, in the center of the universe, inside this hole, you're feeling this hole inside your heart with yourself, and then you are becoming whole. It's like yourself, your connection to universe, God, love. Yeah, you have to start with yourself. You have to feel yourself first to be able to share something with others. So true love to others starts with loving yourself, feeling this hole inside. Because while you are trying to fill this hole with another person and they're trying to do the same, we all are connected in this crazy, weird, destructive, codependent connections and relationships on different levels. But true love starts with filling your inner hole with love to yourself, and then you will be able to share it with other people, with the world. Help them raise their vibrations, become happier. But for this, you need to become a happy and healthy person yourself. This is what I will be repeating, and you will be hating me for that. But to be able to be in a happy and healthy relationship, whatever you call it, you have to become a happy and healthy person first, not the other person, not waiting for them to come and make you happy and make this for you, do this for you, and bring meaning to your life. You have to find it. You have to reach your potential to be able to meet somebody who will resonate with you, who will fit you. Because while, like, I know I said it in one of the readings already. Imagine you have a potential to become a fruit tree or pine. But at the moment, you're a cucumber or a potato because you are not, you're focused somewhere else. You're focused on other people's lives. You're watching TV series. Oh, there's nothing bad with TV series, but when you're binge watching them and again, living their lives, people of the lives of these characters, not your life, not having, not reaching to your goals, not following your dreams, not being who you were supposed to be, then it's not good. So while you're not living your life, not working on yourself, not growing, not reaching your potential, you will meet people on the same level, cucumbers and potatoes, while your soulmate is there on your pine or fruit tree level waiting for you. So what you need to do is focus on yourself and grow, grow, grow to meet your soulmate. So I do believe that our main purpose must be personal journey and personal growth. And only when you reach your potential and open up, it's like even if you study astrology, in Vedic astrology, there are different charts. We have our rising sign chart, the main chart, we have the moon-based chart, and we also have the soul chart, which shows our potential, what we can reach. It's a totally different chart. Even so, for everybody, you need to grow, you need to learn, you need to transform to reach this potential. And when you're reaching this potential, this is your pine level, and there your soulmate will be waiting for you, and then a happy, truly happy connection is possible. So please shift your focus. If you are there and you understand that you're losing your ground, that you are not stable, that you don't know who you are, that you don't know what you want except for this person being in your life and making you happy, then please think about it. Please think about it. uh, I know that not everybody will agree with me. That's okay. I'm not expecting everybody to do so. But what I'm asking is please consider what I said, and just think about it, and think critically about everything you hear, everything you see. Think for yourself, and form your own opinion about this. Don't listen to anybody without critically thinking about what you're getting. Okay, and before you apply it to your life, because it's your life, it's your responsibility. So form your opinion and idea on this. Okay, and thanks again for watching, for being with me today. I do wish you very happy 2020, and it will be not only about stability, it will be also about creativity, because 4 is the number of north node of Rahu as well, and Rahu is kind of an very strange creature but very fascinating. uh, it can give a lot if you are not focused on destroying your life or self-destructive practices somehow, because he will push you further there. If you're drinking, gambling, so on, he will push you further. But if you're really focused on your life purpose, on your karmic tasks, if you're going towards your true north, you will be rewarded. So I wish you all the best in 2020. Thanks for being with me, for joining my channel. And there are almost 30,000 of us, and I'm psyched, and I'm loving our community, and I'm really thankful for everybody who is staying with me for a month already, and I remember your names already, and you're writing comments, and you're being kind to each other, and you're getting readings with me, and thank you. And you're getting extended readings for my channel. It really helps me, it really helps me to support my family, you know about my fur family and my parents too. And thank you. Thank you for being there with me in 2019. Thank you for helping me, changing my life, because all of you are impacting me as much as I'm impacting you. So thank you for being with me, for joining me. Welcome to new subscribers, and even if you don't like me, thank you for spending your time, for watching, for liking, disliking, commenting, and I wish you well. Bye, guys.